Hey guys, so this is John again. So I have a little project that I need to start. If any of y'all have like a driveway that has one of those really wide expansion joints, like 3/4 inch. Now I'm not talking about these little cracks. These are cut so if the concrete cracks, it'll crack within this line. This is an expansion joint. Now normally, see if I can find something, hold on. Now normally, you'll have a piece of wood. In most cases, you'll have wood shoved out in here. And this is what I got here. It's a 1x4 piece of cedar. And I didn't have this when I started talking about that I needed to do this, because all of the wood in here was rotted out completely. It was all popped up, and when I looked at it, a 4-inch board only had like this much, only about that much wood left. So it really wasn't worth keeping it, and I needed to do something. You got to put something in here. You don't want to fill it with dirt. So I found me a product. This piece of cedar would be good. You just got to clean it up all the way down to the bottom and shove this down inside like this and take a hammer and tap it all the way down. I'm not going to do that. Now what I got is this stuff here, trim a slab. And what this is, let me get to the end here. If I can find the end of this tape. So what this is a rubber material, and you can get it in all different sizes. You see here, depending on what kind of joint you have. Mine is the for the 3/4 inch right here. This is what size I got. So what I need to do though is, if you look at it, I need to make sure, what you do is you measure from here down to here, which is about, I think it's about an inch, or it says 7/8. It's 7/8. So what you do is you cut this, since this is the one I'm using, you take a pair of scissors and you cut out this piece. Along that line and then along here, and then you use it as a gauge to put down into the hole to make sure that you've got enough room. Now if you look at mine, I've cleaned out, well let me show you. I went and I bought, it was interesting that when I bought that rubber material, they had a set of 3 pry bars, but you only have 3/4 of an inch here. The pry bar comes out, like if I show you one of the other ones. The pry bar, take the cover off, as you can see. So I had to take me a angle grinder and trim this down. It had to be less than 3/4 of an inch. The whole reason why is I had to go through this whole joint all the way and clean it out. Now you don't have to clean it all the way out. You have to clean it out to where you have enough room for at least that 1 inch. There's some more. And I gotta clean this out all the way down. to the end. So I gotta make sure that I got at least 7/8 of an inch all the way down. And you can see how this is nice and deep, and then right here it starts to come up. That's because there's still more wood under here and dirt. I need to make sure that I clean this out to have that 7/8 of an inch. There's some wood there. Now what I did is I found where the board itself was at the end, and then got in there and pried it up. Some of this doesn't want to come up. It's not easy with one hand, but I'm going to get in here and clean this up, and then what I need to do is I need to backfill it with sand to that 7/8 of an inch, to that measure, to make sure that I don't have any gaps underneath it. The sand will fill it up. There you go, I got that out. And that looks like as long as you're down, you got that 7/8 of an inch clearance, and you can backfill with the sand, you should be good. So let me get this cleaned out. I should set up a tripod here and then show you how I'm filling it back up with the sand. Be right back. Got a little bit down there I need to fill in. But what I'm doing is, I'll show you the rest in a minute. I'm filling it loosely to the top. Then I'm going to come back with my pry bar, and I'm just going to run across it, take it down about 1/2 inch. The sand's going to pack when I put that rubber in, but I don't want it too far up because it won't pack enough. So let me finish this back part. All right, so got it filled up. All I need to do now is just come through here. Just come through just a little bit. Now, I'm gonna sweep the sand a little bit away from the line or the joint. So what we have is, we have a 50-foot roll and a 25-foot roll. I'm at about 72 feet, I think. So this rubber stuff's not that cheap. I think I paid, I think it was like maybe a little over $100 for the 75 feet. Now granted, 1x4 cedar for this 75-foot puppy is a whole lot cheaper. But I never have to worry about this rotting out again. So let me move this down here. All you do now is you take a rubber mallet, you line it up, and you just pound it in all the way down. And the sand should not be a problem getting this all the way through now. See, that's how it's gonna look. Now I gotta go all the way down. All right, there we go. New expansion join in. That's where the two met together. I couldn't get it close, but I just filled the gap with some sand. All the way down. I don't know, some areas looks like, let's see. What I do with my hammer. There's some areas that just look kind of funny. Let's see how this looks. Could be pieces of concrete. But that's it. I'll fill the end with some sand. That's actually concrete down there. But that's it. I just got some sand to sweep up. But if you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. I got a stuffed nose. It makes it hard to breathe. But if you have any questions, concerns, ideas, hit me up. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Talk to y'all later.